Have you ever met someone who radiates an unmistakable aura of peace and positivity, as if they're in harmony with an unseen rhythm of life? These individuals, often unnoticed, hold secrets to a profound understanding of existence. They are the high-vibrational people, living embodiments of a mysterious yet powerful truth. Today, we embark on a journey to unravel these secrets. The first of which is the ability to resist limiting beliefs and thoughts. Imagine waking up each day not as a prisoner to your doubts and fears, but as a master of your destiny. This is the realm of the high-vibrational person. They hold a profound understanding that thoughts are not just fleeting whispers of the mind, but powerful forces that shape reality. Consider the ancient parable of the two wolves. One wolf represents fear, anger, and jealousy, while the other embodies love, hope, and truth. The wolf that survives is the one you feed. High-vibrational people feed the latter wolf, not by sheer willpower, but through a deep understanding of the transient nature of thoughts. The secret lies in their ability to witness their thoughts without attachment. They see thoughts as clouds passing in the sky of their mind, observing without holding on. This detachment is not indifference but a profound realization of a fundamental truth taught in many spiritual philosophies. We are not our thoughts. As we delve deeper into this trait, we find its roots in ancient wisdom. The Buddhists speak of the monkey mind, the restless, unsettled, and uncontrollable aspect of our thoughts. High-vibrational individuals have learned the art of taming this monkey mind. They do not fight or resist it. Instead, they acknowledge its presence and gently guide it towards stillness. But how does one start to cultivate this trait? It begins with awareness. Awareness is the first step in transforming our inner landscape. By becoming conscious observers of our thoughts, we begin to recognize the patterns of negativity and self-doubt that have held us captive. Mindfulness practices play a crucial role in this journey. Through meditation, mindfulness, or even simple acts of present-moment awareness, we start to create space between our true selves and our thoughts. This space is where freedom lies. In this freedom, limiting beliefs lose their grip, and the mind becomes a fertile ground for positivity and growth. Another key aspect is the language we use, both internally and externally. High-vibrational people are mindful of their words, understanding that language shapes reality. They choose words that empower and uplift, avoiding those that reinforce negativity or limitation. But this trait is not just about personal liberation. It extends beyond the individual, influencing those around them. High-vibrational people, by resisting limiting beliefs and thoughts, become beacons of light and hope. They inspire others to question their own limiting beliefs, initiating a ripple effect of transformation. As we reflect on this first secret trait, let's remember that it's not an overnight transformation. It is a journey of 1,000 steps taken one mindful step at a time. Each moment of awareness, each act of mindfulness, brings us closer to this high-vibrational state. As we journey further into understanding the nature of high-vibrational people, we find that their essence is not only shaped by what they resist, but also by what they embrace. The second secret trait is their unquenchable thirst for knowledge and wisdom. These individuals do not just walk through life. They seek to understand its deeper meanings and mysteries. Unlike the typical pursuit of information in our age of data overload, the high-vibrational person's quest for knowledge is more akin to a sacred pilgrimage. Their path is not just about acquiring facts, but about gaining insights that resonate with their soul. For them, knowledge is not a destination, but a journey, a continuous process of learning, unlearning, and relearning. One of the most captivating aspects of these individuals is their eclectic approach to wisdom. They draw from a vast pool of sources: ancient philosophies, modern science, art, nature, and even their own introspection. Like bees gathering nectar from various flowers, they collect ideas and insights from diverse fields, creating a rich honey of understanding that nourishes their spirit. This trait of seeking knowledge and wisdom often leads them into deep explorations of spiritual texts and teachings. They might find themselves delving into the Bhagavad Gita's profound wisdom, contemplating the mystical poetry of Rumi, or reflecting on the parables of Jesus. Each text, each line of wisdom, is a piece of the puzzle that helps them understand the tapestry of life. But their quest for knowledge is not confined to spiritual or philosophical realms alone. They are equally fascinated by the mysteries of the universe revealed through science, the theories of quantum physics, the wonders of the cosmos, or the intricacies of human psychology. All these are realms of exploration that offer glimpses into the marvels of existence. This unending quest for knowledge also manifests in their interactions with the world around them. High-vibrational people are often avid listeners, eager to learn from the experiences and insights of others. They approach conversations with an open mind, ready to absorb and grow from the exchange of ideas. Their humility in acknowledging that everyone has something to teach makes them perpetual students of life. Moreover, their pursuit of wisdom is not a selfish endeavor. They seek to share the fruits of their learning with others, often becoming teachers and guides themselves. By spreading light and understanding, they contribute to the collective growth of consciousness. In embracing this trait of seeking knowledge and wisdom, we too can elevate our vibrations. It invites us to look beyond the superficial layers of information and dive into the depths of understanding. It encourages us to be curious, open-minded, and humble in our quest for truth. This approach to knowledge and wisdom is reminiscent of the philosophical teachings of Socrates, an ancient Greek philosopher renowned for his contributions to the field of ethics and epistemology. Socrates, unlike many philosophers of his time, did not leave behind any written works. However, his ideas are widely known through the accounts of his students, particularly Plato. Socrates' method of inquiry, known as the Socratic method, is particularly relevant to the idea of a high-vibrational person's pursuit of knowledge. This method involves asking a series of questions to stimulate critical thinking and to illuminate ideas. Socrates believed that understanding was not about gathering information, but about realizing one's own ignorance and seeking deeper truths. This aligns with the high-vibrational individual's approach of continuous learning, unlearning, and relearning. Socrates also emphasized the importance of living an examined life. He famously stated that the unexamined life is not worth living. This notion resonates with the high-vibrational person's commitment to introspection and self-discovery. Socrates encouraged individuals to look within themselves to find truth and understanding, much like the high-vibrational person who seeks insights that resonate with their soul. Moreover, Socrates' teachings were not confined to the elite or the academically inclined. He engaged with a wide array of individuals from different walks of life, believing that everyone has the capacity for philosophical thought. This inclusivity mirrors the high-vibrational person's trait of being an avid listener and learning from the experiences and insights of others, regardless of their background. In our exploration of the traits of high-vibrational individuals, we now turn to a remarkable ability that sets them apart: the art of visualization. This trait is not just about seeing with the mind's eye. It is about creating a reality from the canvas of their imagination. High-vibrational people understand that visualization is a potent tool. It's not mere daydreaming, but a deliberate and focused practice that harnesses the power of the mind to shape the future. They use different forms of visualization, each serving a unique purpose in their journey toward higher consciousness. One profound aspect of visualization is memory enhancement. Here, visualization is used as a bridge to the past, not to dwell in it, but to learn and grow from it. This involves revisiting memories with a constructive perspective, extracting lessons and insights. By visualizing past experiences with clarity and intention, they transform memories into wisdom. Another powerful form of visualization is goal realization. High vibrational individuals use this to paint vivid mental pictures of their aspirations and dreams. This is not a passive process but an active creation. They visualize not just the end goal, but also the steps required to get there, thus aligning their subconscious mind with their conscious efforts. Creative visualization is yet another facet of this practice. It's where imagination and creativity meet, allowing them to explore new ideas and solutions. This type of visualization is not confined by the limits of the current reality but is an expansive exercise that fosters innovation and out-of-the-box thinking. What makes the practice of visualization so powerful for high-vibrational people is the emotion and sensation they infuse into it. They don't just see the image, they live it in their mind's eye. The emotions attached to their visualizations are potent catalysts, bringing their thoughts closer to reality. It's as if they are rehearsing their future, making it more attainable. The practice of visualization also extends to their interaction with the world. They often use empathetic visualization to understand and connect better with others. By visualizing themselves in someone else's situation, they cultivate deep empathy and compassion, enhancing their emotional intelligence and interpersonal relationships. Engaging in these practices doesn't require special skills or abilities, only the willingness to explore the mind's potential. It starts with simple exercises like visualizing a peaceful place or a happy memory, and gradually progresses to more complex visualizations. The effectiveness of these visualization practices can be seen in a famous study known as the Mental Imagery and Sports Experiment. This study highlighted how visualization can significantly enhance performance, not just in mental tasks but in physical ones as well. In this experiment, a group of athletes was divided into 3 subgroups. One group physically practiced a sport, the second group practiced purely through visualization, and the third group did not practice at all. Remarkably, the group that engaged in mental practice through visualization showed almost as much improvement in their physical skills as the group that practiced physically. This outcome underscores the power of the mind in honing skills and enhancing performance. This study parallels the concept of goal realization in visualization, demonstrating that when individuals vividly picture themselves achieving a goal and go through the motions in their mind, it can significantly influence their ability to achieve that goal in reality. It's not merely about seeing the end result, but also about mentally rehearsing the steps to get there. This approach is closely tied to what athletes and performers call mental rehearsal. It involves not just imagining success, but going through each step of the process, feeling the emotions and experiencing the journey as if it's real. This mental rehearsal helps in building neural pathways in the brain, similar to those created during actual physical practice. It primes the mind and body for the actual performance, making the goal more achievable. The same principle applies to creative visualization. This form of visualization taps into the power of the mind to create and innovate. In the business world, for instance, creative visualization has been instrumental in developing new products and services. By imagining what doesn't yet exist, innovators can explore the realm of the possible, leading to breakthroughs and discoveries. This aspect of visualization is not just about creating new products, but also about solving problems in innovative ways. By visualizing different scenarios and outcomes, individuals can come up with solutions that are out of the ordinary. This form of visualization encourages thinking beyond the conventional and delving into the realm of creativity and innovation. As we embrace the art of visualization, we too can tap into its transformative power. It encourages us to dream big, to believe in the possibilities, and to actively participate in creating our desired future. As we delve deeper into the world of high vibrational people, we encounter a trait that truly defines the essence of their being: the twin virtues of forgiveness and compassion. These qualities are not mere emotional responses but deeply ingrained principles that guide their interactions with the world. High vibrational individuals understand that forgiveness is not just an act of kindness towards others, but a gift to themselves. They recognize that holding on to anger and resentment is like gripping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. Ultimately, the one who gets burned is the one holding the coal. Forgiveness, therefore, is a release, a letting go of the burdens that weigh down the spirit. The journey to forgiveness often begins with self-reflection. High vibrational people spend time in introspection, acknowledging their own imperfections and vulnerabilities. This self-awareness breeds humility, which paves the way for genuine forgiveness. They see mistakes, both their own and others, not as reasons for blame, but as opportunities for growth and understanding. Compassion, the close ally of forgiveness, is another hallmark of these individuals. They view the world through a lens of empathy, recognizing that every person is fighting their own unique battle. This understanding leads them to extend kindness and support, not just in words, but through their actions. In embodying compassion, they practice active listening, offering a safe space for others to express themselves without judgment. Their compassionate nature also drives them to engage in acts of service, contributing positively to the well-being of others and the world at large. The practice of forgiveness and compassion also extends to how they handle conflicts and challenges. Instead of reacting with hostility or defensiveness, they approach situations with a calm and open heart, seeking resolution and harmony. These qualities of forgiveness and compassion are not signs of weakness, but of immense strength. It takes great courage to forgive and immense strength to remain compassionate in a world that often seems cold and unforgiving. High vibrational people, through their example, show us that these virtues are the pillars of a peaceful and fulfilling life. Delving further into this exploration, it's worth noting that these principles of forgiveness and compassion have deep roots in various spiritual and religious teachings, including those found in the Bible. The Bible, a revered text in Christianity, offers numerous insights and teachings that align closely with the ideals of forgiveness and compassion that high vibrational people embody. One of the most profound biblical teachings on forgiveness comes from the Lord's Prayer, which states, "Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us." This simple yet powerful statement encapsulates the essence of mutual forgiveness. It emphasizes that forgiving others is not just a benevolent act, but a necessary step in seeking forgiveness for oneself. High vibrational individuals resonate with this concept, understanding that forgiveness is reciprocal and fundamental to spiritual and emotional well-being. The Bible also presents numerous examples of compassion, perhaps most famously through the parable of the Good Samaritan. In this story, a Samaritan helps a wounded man on the road despite their cultural differences. This act of kindness transcends societal boundaries and prejudices, highlighting that true compassion knows no bounds. High vibrational people draw inspiration from such teachings, recognizing the importance of extending kindness and assistance to all, irrespective of their background or circumstances. To cultivate forgiveness and compassion in our own lives, we can start with small steps. It could be as simple as forgiving a past hurt, offering a kind word to someone in need, or taking a moment to understand things from another person's perspective. Each act of forgiveness and compassion sends ripples of positive energy, elevating not only our vibration but also that of those around us. In the final chapter of our exploration into the lives of high vibrational people, we uncover a trait that is subtly profound in its impact: the practice of non-judgment. This characteristic is less about what these individuals do and more about what they refrain from doing, passing judgment. To practice non-judgment, high vibrational people cultivate an attitude of acceptance. They recognize that each person, including themselves, is on a unique journey with different lessons to learn. This understanding allows them to view situations and people without the lens of criticism or condemnation. Their approach to non-judgment is not passive but active. They consciously choose to suspend their initial reactions or biases, creating a space where understanding and acceptance can flourish. This doesn't mean they lack discernment or ignore wrongdoing. Rather, they separate the action from the individual, understanding that every behavior has a backstory, often rooted in unmet needs or unresolved pain. In their interactions, high-vibrational individuals practice empathetic listening. They seek to understand before being understood, approaching conversations with an open heart and mind. This empathy allows them to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Another aspect of their non-judgmental attitude is self-acceptance. They extend the same kindness and understanding to themselves, acknowledging their own flaws and mistakes without harsh criticism. This self-compassion is crucial, as it allows them to grow without the weight of self-judgment holding them back. Their practice of non-judgment also influences their perception of the world. They tend to see life not in black and white, but in various shades of color, appreciating the diversity and complexity of the human experience. This perspective encourages tolerance and peace, both internally and in their external environment. The impact of non-judgment is profound. It creates a ripple effect of positivity, influencing not just their own lives, but also those of the people around them. By refusing to judge, they open doors to understanding and collaboration, breaking down barriers that divide us. To integrate the practice of non-judgment into our lives, we can start with mindfulness. Being aware of our thoughts and reactions helps us catch ourselves in the act of judging. From there, we can consciously shift our perspective, asking ourselves why we feel the need to judge and what we can understand or learn instead. As we conclude this video, it's clear that the traits of high-vibrational people are more than just characteristics. They are a way of life. From resisting limiting beliefs to practicing non-judgment, these traits guide us toward a more conscious, compassionate, and fulfilling existence. They remind us that raising our vibration is not just about personal enlightenment, but about creating a more loving and understanding world for all. I hope you enjoyed the journey. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Okay, I've corrected the spelling, grammar, and formatting while preserving the original content. Here's the revised version. Have you ever experienced a moment in life when the universe seemed to conspire in your favor, when the right people and opportunities appeared at just the right time, as if by some mystical design? What if I told you that these moments are not random but are part of a profound cosmic plan that connects us all? You see, once we see and acknowledge the existence of synchronicities, a profound shift occurs. Join me on this journey so that you will be able to recognize these synchronicities and take full advantage of them. You see, what you're seeking is seeking you. Synchronicity is a concept that was first introduced by the renowned Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. Synchronicity, often described as meaningful coincidences, holds within its enigmatic embrace a message that resonates with the very essence of our being. Carl Jung, born in Switzerland in 1875, was a pioneering figure in the world of psychology. He was not only a psychiatrist but also a psychoanalyst and founder of analytical psychology. His work delved into the depths of the human mind, exploring the unconscious and the interconnectedness of our experiences. Jung's interest in the human psyche began early in his life. He was a curious and introspective child, fascinated by the dreams and fantasies that occupied his mind. As he grew older, he pursued a career in medicine and eventually specialized in psychiatry. His journey into the world of psychology led him to work alongside Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, for a time. However, Jung's ideas eventually diverged from Freud's, and he developed his own unique approach to understanding the human mind. He believed that the unconscious mind played a significant role in shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and experiences. Jung introduced the concept of the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of universal experiences symbols, and archetypes that influence our lives. One of Jung's most significant contributions to psychology was the concept of synchronicity. He coined this term to describe meaningful coincidences that cannot be explained by cause and effect but appear to be connected by some deeper, mysterious force. These synchronicities, Jung believed, reveal the existence of an underlying order or pattern in the universe. Jung's interest in synchronicity was not purely academic. It was deeply personal. He experienced numerous synchronicities in his own life, which led him to explore this phenomenon further. One of his most famous examples involved a patient who shared a dream about a golden scarab beetle. While the patient was recounting the dream, Jung heard a tapping at the window. To his astonishment, a golden scarab beetle was trying to get in. This seemingly impossible coincidence left a profound impression on Jung and reinforced his belief in the significance of synchronicity. Jung's work on synchronicity was groundbreaking because it challenged the prevailing scientific view that events are solely determined by cause and effect. He proposed that there was more to reality than what could be explained through traditional empirical methods. Jung believed that synchronicities were a window into a deeper, interconnected reality where the boundaries between the inner and outer worlds blurred. To understand synchronicity, Jung encouraged people to pay attention to their dreams, intuitions, and serendipitous encounters. He believed that these experiences often carried symbolic messages from the unconscious and could guide individuals on their life paths. By embracing and interpreting these signs, people could tap into a source of wisdom and guidance that transcended logical reasoning. In essence, Jung's message was that there is a hidden order to the universe, and by becoming attuned to synchronicities, we can align ourselves with this cosmic plan. It's not about controlling or manipulating events, but about recognizing and embracing the flow of life. When we open ourselves to the possibility of synchronicities, we may find that doors open, opportunities arise, and people enter our lives at precisely the right moment. Jung's ideas about synchronicity have resonated with many people who have experienced moments of serendipity and wonder in their lives. They offer a sense of meaning and connection that goes beyond the purely rational and materialistic view of the world. Jung's work continues to influence psychology, philosophy, and spirituality, inviting us to explore the profound mystery of existence and our place within it. Belief, it is said, can move mountains. Our beliefs are the lenses through which we perceive the world, and they play a pivotal role in the tapestry of synchronicity. Imagine your beliefs as the winds that propel the sails of your life's ship. When your beliefs are aligned with your desires and intentions, the sails catch the winds of synchronicity, propelling you toward your goals. Belief, simple yet powerful, can be compared to the flutter of a butterfly's wings. It might seem small and insignificant, but its effects can ripple through time and space, touching the farthest corners of our existence. This phenomenon, known as the butterfly effect, has profound historical significance and carries a spiritual meaning that has intrigued humanity for ages. In the realm of science and chaos theory, the butterfly effect is a concept that suggests a small event, like the flap of a butterfly's wings, can set off a chain reaction, leading to significant consequences. This idea was first introduced by mathematician and meteorologist Edward Lorenz in the 1960s. He discovered that even minuscule variations in initial conditions could lead to dramatically different outcomes in weather predictions. It was as if a butterfly's delicate flutter in one part of the world could eventually result in a hurricane halfway across the globe. The historical significance of the butterfly effect can be seen in how it has influenced our understanding of complex systems and their inherent unpredictability. It challenged the linear cause and effect thinking that dominated scientific and philosophical thought for centuries. This concept forced us to acknowledge the interconnectedness of all things and embrace the idea that seemingly trivial actions can have far-reaching consequences. Beyond its scientific implications, the butterfly effect has found its way into our collective consciousness, touching upon a spiritual dimension. It has become a symbol of the interconnectedness of all life and the idea that every action we take, no matter how small, has the potential to shape the course of our lives and the world around us. In spiritual and philosophical traditions, this concept resonates deeply with the idea of karma and the law of cause and effect. Karma teaches us that our actions, thoughts, and beliefs are like seeds planted in the garden of our lives. Each seed, no matter how tiny, has the potential to grow into a mighty tree or a delicate flower. Our beliefs, being the driving force behind our actions, are like the nutrients that nourish these seeds. When we hold positive beliefs and intentions, we sow the seeds of positivity and invite positive outcomes into our lives. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism teaches us the power of controlling our beliefs and perceptions. Stoics believed that it is not events themselves that disturb us, but rather our interpretations of those events. By cultivating a mindset of resilience and equanimity, we can harness the synchronistic currents of life, transforming adversity into opportunity. Stoicism, with its focus on controlling our beliefs and perceptions, can indeed play a significant role in our understanding of synchronicities. To grasp this connection better, let's explore how Stoic principles can help us navigate the realm of meaningful coincidences. In Stoicism, one of the core teachings is the idea that we have control over our reactions to external events. This means that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we interpret and respond to those events. This concept can be directly applied to the way we perceive synchronicities. When we experience synchronicities, those seemingly random and meaningful coincidences, our initial interpretation often depends on our beliefs and perceptions. Some may see them as mere chance, while others may attribute them to something more profound, such as destiny or fate. Stoicism encourages us to take a step back and examine our reactions to these events. Instead of jumping to conclusions or getting carried away by mystical explanations, a Stoic would pause and reflect. A Stoic might ask themselves, what is the practical significance of this synchronicity in my life? How can I use this event to improve myself or contribute to my well-being? By approaching synchronicities with a rational and measured mindset, Stoics can avoid falling into the trap of overinterpretation or superstition. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not. Synchronicities often fall into the category of things we cannot control. They happen spontaneously and are not a result of our deliberate actions. However, what we can control is our response to these synchronicities. We can choose to see them as opportunities for growth, inspiration, or positive change in our lives. The Cherokee parable about the two wolves and the role of belief in synchronicity is a simple yet profound story that carries a timeless message. It's a tale that transcends generations, cultures, and backgrounds because it speaks to something universal within all of us: the power of our beliefs and the choices we make. Imagine, for a moment, a young child sitting at the feet of their wise grandfather, absorbing the wisdom of the ages. The child's eyes are filled with wonder and curiosity as they listen to the story. The two wolves, one good and one evil, represent the dual nature that resides within each of us. We all have the capacity for both goodness and negativity, for love and anger, for joy and sorrow. The child's innocent question, "But which wolf wins?" is a question that we all grapple with throughout our lives. It's a question that takes us on a journey of self-discovery and introspection. It forces us to confront the choices we make and the beliefs we hold dear. The grandfather's response, "The one you feed," carries a profound truth. It reminds us that the outcome of this inner battle is not determined by chance or fate, but by our conscious decisions. Our beliefs are like nourishment for these inner wolves. When we choose to feed the wolf of anger, envy, and regret, we fuel negativity in our lives. It's like pouring poison into our own well, expecting others to drink from it. On the other hand, when we choose to feed the wolf of love, joy, and compassion, we invite positivity and abundance into our lives. We create a fertile ground for synchronicity to flourish. Synchronicity is not some mystical force outside of us, but a reflection of our internal state. When we are aligned with our true desires and intentions, when we believe in the possibility of good things happening, the universe responds in kind. Synchronicity is like a gentle nudge from the cosmos, a reminder that we are on the right path. It's those serendipitous moments that seem too perfect to be mere coincidence. It's meeting the right person at the right time, stumbling upon a life-changing opportunity when you least expect it, or receiving a sign that reassures you that you're headed in the right direction. Taoism, an ancient Chinese philosophy, offers profound insights into the nature of synchronicity. At its core, Taoism teaches the concept of Wu Wei, often translated as effortless action. It is the art of going with the flow of life, much like a leaf floating downstream in a gentle river. In the context of synchronicity, Wu Wei means allowing meaningful coincidences to unfold naturally, without forcing or striving. When we release the need for rigid control and surrender to the flow of the universe, we open ourselves to the magic of synchronicity. It is as if the universe conspires to bring us what we seek when we align with its natural rhythm. In Buddhism, the lotus flower is a symbol of purity and enlightenment. The lotus grows in muddy waters but rises above the muck, blossoming with pristine beauty. This parable teaches us that, like the lotus, we can transcend the challenges and difficulties of life to reach a state of enlightenment and spiritual awakening. Synchronicity often emerges from the depths of life's challenges. It is in the darkest moments that we have the opportunity to uncover the hidden gems of wisdom and growth. When we approach adversity with an open heart and a willingness to learn, we create fertile ground for synchronicity to flourish. Imagine your intentions as mirrors that reflect your inner desires into the external world. Your intentions are like lighthouses, guiding synchronicity toward you. When you set clear and heartfelt intentions, you send out powerful signals to the universe, attracting the experiences and opportunities that align with your desires. The law of attraction, a popular belief system, teaches that like attracts like. It suggests that when you focus your thoughts and intentions on what you want to manifest, the universe responds by bringing those desires to fruition. This alignment between intention and synchronicity is a profound testament to the interconnectedness of our inner and outer worlds. One philosopher who delved into the idea of intentions and their impact on our lives is Immanuel Kant. Kant was an 18th century German philosopher who believed that our intentions, or what he called goodwill, played a fundamental role in determining the moral worth of our actions. Kant argued that the moral worth of an action depends not on its consequences but on the intention behind it. He believed that only actions done out of a sense of duty and a genuine desire to do what is morally right have true moral worth. According to Kant, if someone does a good deed simply because they hope to gain something from it or because they fear punishment, their action lacks moral value. It is the purity of intention that gives an action its moral significance. Kant's perspective can be related to the idea of setting clear and heartfelt intentions. When we set intentions, whether in our daily lives or in the context of the law of attraction, the sincerity of our intentions matters greatly. If our intentions are driven by selfish desires or ulterior motives, the energy we put out into the universe may not be as pure and positive as we think. On the other hand, when our intentions come from a place of authenticity, compassion, and a desire to contribute positively to our own lives and the lives of others, they carry a different kind of power. In the classic novel The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, the protagonist Santiago embarks on a journey to find his personal legend, his true purpose in life. Along the way, he encounters a series of synchronistic events that guide him closer to his goal. Santiago's story mirrors our own quest for meaning and purpose. As Santiago continued his journey in search of his personal legend, He couldn't help but notice the synchronicities that seemed to be guiding him. Synchronicity, as he had learned from the old king, was the language of the universe. It was as if the universe itself was conspiring to help him achieve his dreams. One of the first synchronicities Santiago encountered was when he arrived in the bustling city of Tangier. He had left his home in Spain, sold his sheep, and ventured into a foreign land, not knowing what lay ahead. He was unsure of where to go next or how to begin his quest. As he wandered through the unfamiliar streets of Tangier, feeling lost and overwhelmed, he met a mysterious man who offered him some tea and a place to rest. This stranger, Melchizedek, turned out to be the king of Salem, and he introduced Santiago to the concept of a personal legend. It was Melchizedek who told Santiago that, when you truly want something, the whole universe conspires to help you achieve it. This idea was a revelation to Santiago, and it gave him the motivation and courage to continue his journey. It was the first synchronicity that set him on his path. As Santiago traveled across the desert, he faced many challenges and obstacles. He encountered a beautiful woman named Fatima, and they fell in love. Fatima became an essential part of his journey, and her presence was another synchronicity. She supported him in his quest and provided him with the love and companionship he needed to keep going. Santiago's journey also led him to the desert oasis, where he met an Englishman who was searching for a legendary alchemist. This meeting was yet another synchronicity, as it connected Santiago with someone who could help him understand the deeper meaning of his quest. Together, they continued their journey to find the alchemist. Throughout his journey, Santiago had to make difficult decisions and face his fears. He learned to listen to his heart and trust his intuition. Each decision he made seemed to lead him closer to his personal legend. It was as if the universe was providing him with the guidance he needed at the right moments. Finally, Santiago reached the end of his journey and found the alchemist he had been seeking. The alchemist taught him that the secret of alchemy was not in turning lead into gold, but in realizing the true essence of the soul. Santiago learned that the treasure he had been searching for was not a physical object but a deep understanding of himself and his purpose in life. This realization was the culmination of all the synchronicities that had guided him along the way. In the end, Santiago discovered that his personal legend was not something external but something internal. It was about discovering his true self and living in alignment with his heart's desires. He realized that the journey itself was the treasure, and the synchronicities were the signs that showed him the way. Santiago's story serves as a powerful reminder that we are all on our own journeys to discover our personal legends. Just like Santiago, we encounter synchronicities that guide us and help us find our true purpose. These synchronicities may come in the form of chance meetings, unexpected opportunities, or moments of insight and inspiration. When we learn to pay attention to these signs and trust in the path they are leading us on, we can uncover the treasures that lie within us. As we delve deeper into the realm of synchronicity, we realize that it is not a mere concept but a profound spiritual truth. It is a reminder that the universe is not indifferent to our dreams and desires. Instead, it conspires to lead us toward our highest potential. Carl Jung's exploration of synchronicity invites us to embrace the mystery of life, to dance with the cosmic symphony, and to feed the wolf of positivity within us. It encourages us to align our beliefs, intentions, and actions with the natural flow of the universe. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.